Hello, guys. This is me, Abu Bakr. Once again, I'm here to conduct an interview with a new guest from Vietnam. Her name is Tham. Hello, Tham. Welcome to my show.
Yeah, hello everyone, and hello Abu. So nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. And I'm really thankful to give me a time for this opportunity to conduct an interview with you. And I will ask you several questions about your journey and how you become a English teacher. So, first of all, just introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. My name is Tâm, and I'm from Vietnam. And currently, I'm working as a teacher for a language center in a university in Vietnam, and actually in Ho Chi Minh City, not the capital of Vietnam, but this is the second biggest city of our country. And I'm happy to be here and have a conversation with you.
Okay. So, could you tell me about your education background?
I graduated from National University of Vietnam and called University of Social Science and Humanities. And my majors is English, linguistics, and literatures.
That's
And
amazing.
yeah,
That's
this is my education background.
that's really amazing. That's making more fun, especially in this interview. And I'll ask you several questions. Why did you become an English teacher?
Uh, I actually don't know the reason why I
Because your
want to
background
become
is English literature, or that's why you have become a teacher.
not really. The reason why I chose my majors is also very different. Like maybe 10 years ago in Vietnam, it was like a trend. Like if you study English subject, so everyone will think that you have a good job and you get more salary. And I think I follow the trend, and I'm actually not good at math or science subjects, so I choose the social subjects. And I also study English at the early age, so I decided to choose that majors and for my career also.
Okay, that's amazing. So, what do you think if a person they try to speak up not very well in English? So, what do you suggest for them? They learn the English language, start from the
Mhm.
grammar, or just start to speak up?
Yeah, in my country, when I was high school student or high school student or even university student, we just focus much on grammar and vocabulary. But in my opinion, if you want to speak well or communicate well in English or other languages, so you should be open and practice more and go to the club or even you go to another country and join some social activities where you can speak a lot of English so you can improve.
Okay,
And
so
luckily, they in my school, so students also focus on grammar and vocabulary a lot. And we are really shy to share our opinions to other. So that's why most of the students here still not good at speaking.
okay, so you mean first of all you must have just work on your vocabulary and just start a little bit of speaking with the surrounding you. You have friends or your colleagues or something like that.
Yeah.
Gradually, time to time, definitely you learn a lot of grammar, and then you'll be able to convey your message so easy way. That's amazing. So, what did you study at university?
What did I study?
Yeah.
Yeah, I study, I focus on English subject, like English cultures. Like I have the subjects in my university, like British cultures and American cultures.
Mm.
And I learned the linguistics and semantics and syntax, something like that, very
Mm.
deep in the major. And also the teaching method. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the most difficult part of as a teaching if you teach the kids or students? So, you are teacher in university, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the more difficult part of the teaching when you teach the student?
Yeah. I'm confident to say that I have not many, but several years in teaching, and I don't find any difficulties actually. But the one thing I really want from my student is they need to be hardworking to learn a language. And my job is I really want to inspire them to self-study, to practice more, and to study for themselves.
Some professor, they are a little bit, the teaching way is a little bit tough for the student. They didn't understand what our teachers say. So what special thing you do for the students? They learn everything with the fun.
I understand when sometimes I will be the core teachers or the teacher's assistant for foreigners. I mean the foreign teachers, and sometimes they don't know my native language. So it's when they explain something really abstract or complicated. So very hard for students to understand them. But for me, what did you ask earlier? Sorry, the question is.
The teaching method. So what kind of method you follow when you teach, especially in your classes and your university life?
I see, I see. For me, I create a lot of activities for them to join. And actually, I need to understand my student, what they want, what they need. And I listen to them a lot. They will share with me. And when they feel you are the good one, so they can share, so they will come to you and they will share with you.
So what do you think? How much percentage of people they want to learn the English language in Vietnam?
A lot of people study that here. I think every student, everyone realize that is the most important thing that we should learn English and why we do it. And that's why they let their children go to school and study. And for the adult learners like me or yeah.
How much important English, especially in
Yeah,
your country,
it's very
outside,
important.
globally, or in
Yeah,
your
it's
country?
very important.
Yeah. So how much important?
Very important because everyone study it, even from the younger ones to the older ones. Because if you don't know English here, you can get a good job. That's why all of us um, try to study it, and yeah, I think so. But most people in the city, not in the village. Mm.
So how much
But
percentage?
everyone,
Yeah.
I think around 80 or 70%.
Okay. So what do you think?
Yeah.
How much percentage people are living in the city or village side? In my country, if you're talking the Pakistan, so 75% people are living in the village, and just 25 or I think 30% people are living in city. So what percentage of your country?
Most people like living in the city, and it's hard for me to say because
So
you
how much
know
expensive? How much expensive? Facing a people's financial issue when they're living in the city or they're living in the village. What's the difference?
I know what you mean, but I realize that here we don't have different gap between the city and the village anymore, because now the village in Vietnam also developed a lot, and yeah, it's hard to say that. For me, for example, I live mainly in the city, right? But sometimes I will go back to my village, and many people do that. So very hard to answer that questions. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
describe your country in a few sentences. And what's the major activities they follow and what kind of sports they are like to play?
Many people say it's quite easygoing here, and
You
people
mean you mean
easily
they are not
accept.
hard worker?
Hmm?
You mean they are not hard worker?
Yeah, they enjoy their life much. And if you say negatively, maybe some of them are lazy to work. but it's okay. I think the people have their own jobs, and but the young people like me, so they are really hardworking because they hope to have a better life in the future.
Yeah, and
So
the
we
young
only,
people, they have a lot of stamina. They have good stamina, so that's why they are more
yeah,
hard worker. They are more passionate to perform his work and achieve something in his life. Okay,
yeah,
so you have a small business. You told me
mhm,
before.
right,
So
yeah.
could you tell me? Could you describe that?
It was a story, and I had an English friend, and she really liked the traditional stuff of Vietnam, like something made from bamboos. And she asked me to look for the village that make it. And yeah, I'm also looking for the information on the internet and from the people I know. Then I accompany her to the village. But after the COVID time, she came back to the England. So I don't know why I'm the one who started the business
So that
and
you
started
mean that
doing that.
was a something clothes business or dress?
Mm, it's hard for me because I don't have much knowledge about it. I just study. I just visit the village, and I want to sell something, then I go and sell. I don't study much about economics or business, but I'm doing it right now. Like I'm joining a course online about it to study more in the future in the major. But see now, I just focus on selling on the online platform like Shopee. You know Shopee?
Yeah, Shopify.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So,
all.
so what's
So
your business? What's your business on Shopify? What's type of products you sell?
the bamboo baskets, you know
Okay,
it?
basket.
Bamboo one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see some of picture on your
Yeah,
Facebook profile, and you share with me also. I get it. Yeah,
and
yeah.
bamboo
So,
chopstick,
so I
bamboo
think,
chopstick.
yeah, I think your sister have this business. So you say
Uh,
you are help out to making these boxes.
so I think it's very potential in the future.
Hmm.
Because people now we think about nature, about the natural disaster or something, and my products is just made of bamboo, and I really want other people use that. The reason is yeah, I also want to protect the environment.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I hope
Uh,
that people will like
if,
it.
if the people are using the shopper or the plastic bag, so these
Mhm.
bags are replace these kind of plastic bags. So
That's
yeah, that's a
right.
really good environment, products, and you must have to promote that in everywhere, in online or in markets. A lot of malls out there in Vietnam. So you must have to marketing about your products. So that's a really good step you are doing a business in this field. Yeah, amazing. So, how you find the time for your business to sell this product or for the teaching also? So, how do you balance your full day?
Yeah, my main job is about teaching, and I think I spend a lot of time on it. And as a teacher, studying and teaching, like I should do a lot at the same time. And now the another task is coming. This is the business, but actually, I connect with two of my friends, and I just work on it when I have free time. And now I don't have a lot of jobs. I just get take the products from the village and I just
Mm,
put it there.
okay.
And if someone buy it, so I will send it to them.
Oh,
So
amazing.
it's still at the early stage, so I don't care much about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm not sure in the future. I think I get more work, but hopefully my friend will help me a lot.
so, what do you think in the future? You still carry on your this business with the teaching?
Yeah, I also think about that. And right now, I still love teaching, and I really want to focus more on this major. And better than that, I really want to do something that just make a little bit change for the education system in my country, actually, because I see a lot of errors in it, and I really want to change. But it depends on a lot of things, like the government or the people here. But as a teacher, I really want to educate people, become good citizens, and have them to have better views in better life.
Exactly.
And for my business, I just, and if in the far future, I think I just make the investment in it, and I can control it generally. But for the little things below, under, so I think I will ask someone for help. Yeah. I don't focus it a lot.
You're performing a lot of activities in your life, small business, online, visit a village and buy boxes from there and sell online and teaching in
Yeah.
university. So definitely sometimes you are become stressful. So how do you overcome your stress?
Yeah. Uh, this is a good question. But business or teaching still are working, right? And the most difficult things I have is the balance between life and work. Yeah. But I keep doing exercise and keep creating a good lifestyle for myself. Like, okay, I try to balance between them. Then I think I can do it. Then I do it.
Okay. So what's your advice for those people they want to start online business on Shopify or Amazon? So what's your advice for those people? Did you get some information or some skills or someone teach you about online business?
Um, I think I'm lucky. I have a lot of luckiness because I'm a sociable person. So I meet a lot of people, and I think I'm a good listener too. And I usually meet the old people or the experienced ones. I ask them, I listen to them, and I think I find some good lessons from the people I know. And mm, I don't want to show a lot, but I think I have a lot of ideas. So I just keep following myself in doing things that I like.
So
Then
what do
that's
you
all.
think? What do you think for someone they want to start online business on Shopify or Amazon? So what your advice for them?
If you want to do it, just do it. That's all. Yeah. And you
From where they get
so
the information?
so if you want to know, then you will look for the information. I guess so. And me too. Like now, I'm like a
No one is so lucky like you. They get information from close friend or someone they guide you. So if they want
Mhm.
to start a online business or run the Shopify shop or sell some product, so how they start?
If you, in my opinion, if they have money, so they will fasten the stages. They will skip some basic steps, and but they need to have the passion, like love it much, and they love it enough, so they will make their dream come true. I think so. And
So
actually, my students, a lot of my students, they are also open like a restaurant, like shop, like clothes shops or flower shops,
mhm.
and I see they are successful, and I also support them, and I also hope that they will support me.
Mm.
So yeah, I want the connection
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
that,
So you have a lot of
and
connections
yeah,
surrounding you, your friends,
yeah,
your relatives,
actually
your
I have
students,
a lot of
your
yeah,
colleagues.
but
So all these people they are doing a business in different platform. So
yeah,
all you are connect with each other and you support each other. So that's why so easily you or become a good businessman or business female, something like that. Okay, that's amazing. So, uh, what do you like most about teaching English?
Um,
In early age, I met with a lot of teachers in the early age, in 30 or 35 until 40, energetic, and they have a lot of powerful. They have so powerful mindset, and they teach all the time the kids and the students, and online also. When they are become a
yeah,
little bit older, and didn't have a stamina, didn't have a powerful mindset to teach the kids or students. So
mm,
so what's your advice for teachers, and how you become a motivated yourself as a teacher?
yeah. First, I love my job. I think this is the one thing that pushed me and helped me a lot when I go to
Mm,
class. So I love it. I never be feel tired of doing it. So and I think I'm a lucky person to find the job for me, and this is the most suitable job for me also. And second, I'm always create a lot of things, new ideas, and I bring to them. So I don't want them to get bored with my lessons.
that's
So
amazing. Every time you are
I always try.
doing a new experiment in your life, especially on teaching, so that's make students more, they are more attractive towards you, and
Yeah,
yeah.
in my lesson. Yeah. And I understand them. I talk to them I want to know more about them to see how they feel and what they want. And when I come to my class, I want to appear very energetic and enthusiastic and perform my lesson well. And I really want them to trust me and follow me. And yeah, they do the activities nicely. I don't know how to describe it. For me, in my rules, uh, I really want my student like never get bored in my class.
Okay, that's amazing. If you
Yeah,
are follow, engage throughout your class, and you give a task, and doing some extra activities without teaching,
yeah,
so definitely they make a more happy, or more connect with you, or they teach a lot of
yeah,
things, and they learn a lot of things from you. That's a really amazing uh,
yeah. The
step
main
you
thing I
follow.
focus, yeah,
Mm.
the main thing I focus is I really like the sentence say good teachers give to students knowledge, but
Mm.
the best teachers give students motivation, like inspire students.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah,
main thing. Yeah, I totally agree with
yeah,
you.
and a lot of students they comes to me and say, yeah, I really like your class because they find it interesting in my class and they see something different in my class. Then that's why I keep them stay present. I'm so happy of these reasons, and I think that's one of the on my motivation, like for me to teach well, to make my lessons better and better every day, to improve my teaching skills.
Mm.
Yeah,
As a
yeah,
teacher,
that's
when you teach the students, and easily they get that information, and sometime after some time you ask the question, and they respond you in very quick way, so they make you more confident, they make you more motivated with your passion, with your job, with your teaching skills. So these kind of steps, if you follow, are present all the time, you connect with the students, or sometimes create some funny moment, or play games outside the university, and the more intact with your students, so that's make more interesting, and the students are didn't bore in your class, and they like to join the class full time. Okay,
mm,
so
yeah,
next question is, what's your advice for the English learner? Because a lot of people nowadays, they want to learn the English language, because they thought that English is the global language. If you want to grow in your life, especially on your profession, and in your
yeah,
business also, you have to communicate with all the words. So if you open every website, if you visit to YouTube, if you visit to some another platform, so I think 95 or 90% data in English. So if your English is weak, definitely you can't survive and you can't achieve a lot of information. So what do you think for the English learner? What steps they follow to learn the English in quick way?
I just pay on the Vietnamese students because I don't really have the international students, so I don't know what's going on with them. But for the young learners in Vietnam, so it seems like they have everything, the information on the internet a lot. They can learn from them. But the only advice I really want them to follow is they should communicate more because they work on their phone so much. And the younger people, people younger than me, I see they feel like silent and passive when they are in the crowd. They don't want to start a conversation with you, or they even don't care about how you feel or what's your emotion is. So I hope they go out a lot and try to communicate with other people and focus on what they are doing. Yeah, just for the Vietnamese students. So if I give them advice, so I should do so to them. And everyone knows that language is the most important. But the thing they cannot overcome is the laziness. So they are lazy to uh, they, 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 they're lazy to study, I think. Not most of them, but some of them need to focus on their study more because they spend a lot of time for other things.
In student
That's all.
life, the study is so tough thing. I remember, my life, especially as a student. So I never tried to be study for exam. I remember when I was 10th grade, the first time I was started preparation for the exam. Before the 10th
Yeah.
grade, I never tried to open the book for the exam. Like tomorrow we have a paper, so I just play the cricket or game or play with the friends. I never open the books or even I never tried to be learn something for the exam. That
Yeah.
time I was quite good in study, but I never try. When we become a little bit older and join some professional field, so that time we realize why we destroy
Yeah.
our time. So the time was gone, and we didn't have enough time to continue our education because a lot of responsibility we are faced. So in one time you can't join the office or job or business or education university, so this is a bit tough. So in the
Yeah.
right time you must have to complete your education and work on your skills, learn new languages where you're living. So what's language is important for you? Definitely English is so important. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time, and
Yeah.
that's a really amazing
Mhm.
conversations, and definitely that's make more get confident a lot of viewers from this interview. And we have 4 or 5 minutes. Do you have to say something?
Yeah. Yes. I'm very happy to talk to you today and I enjoy it. And also, I would like to say thank you for giving me a chance to talk to you. And hopefully, I also give something like, yeah, like advice or something. And thank you very much again.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. See you next time.